We are back at it, guys. This has been with Retro Funhouse, and in this episode we're going to take a look at my top 5 NES bosses. We all have them. If you enjoy the NES console like I do, we're going to just take a quick look at the 5 that I enjoy either facing, trying to beat, or have beaten. Let's take a look at the top 5 NES bosses. So at number 5, Machine Gun Wily from Double Dragon. This guy brings a gun to a one-on-one fist fight. What's up with this guy? Anyways, I have beaten him on the Nintendo console as well as on the arcade cabinet. So I had to rank him as number 5 because I didn't beat him instantly. It took me many tries and years to beat him. Machine Gun Wily, Double Dragon. At number 4, Jackal. This is one of my favorite games, and this was a game I was determined to beat, and it's got a classic original boss name. Final Boss is what his name is. Really? Final Boss? But still, Jackal is a great game. 2 players. If you've never played it, try it. This is a fun game to play. At number 3, Friday the 13th and Jason Voorhees himself in his famously known purple suit from every Friday the 13th movie. Wait a minute. He never wore a purple suit, did he? He would kind of be like Prince then, wouldn't he? Anyways, Friday the 13th, this is one thing when it comes to the game that people immediately noticed was the purple suit. This is a challenging game if you play it without cheating, and yeah, he comes at you pretty quick in the game. I recently revisited this game, and within 3 minutes of playing, he was already in one of the rooms I was in. So this is a fun game and a challenge. Jason Voorhees, Friday the 13th, you have finally managed to defeat Jason, but is he really dead or not telling? End. They did never make a sequel to the NES version, and I'm kind of glad. And in this corner, at number 2 of my NES bosses, Iron Mike Tyson himself, Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. Now, you let me know, even though this is a game that is more based on every character has a pattern of how he fights, this is still a challenging game, and it can be if you haven't played it in a while, or, well, maybe not, because I actually recently played this again, and I got through a lot of the early stage bosses pretty quickly, you know, Glass Joe, King Hippo, and everybody else that goes down the line of competitors because they have a pattern of how they fight. But something about Mike Tyson, and when you get to him, or if you put the code in to play him, he is a tough guy to beat. One hit and you're done? Come on! And at number 1 of my top 5 NES bosses, the Great Puma. This guy really was great. And he was super hard. I remember playing this guy many times with friends in front of the TV, and none of us could beat this guy. And I think I would get the most frustrated with Great Puma because I'm thinking, I'm going to beat this guy. And exactly as you see in this clip, and this is not me playing him, I would get a few hits in. I still have not beaten him. He is frustrating to beat, and when I think about it, it still makes me upset that I could never beat him, even as an adult. What's up with that? Anyways, number 1, Great Puma, Pro Wrestling, still a fun game. Very simple, but also very hard and challenging. If you've beaten Great Puma, let me know in the comments, and let me know how you did it. Well, there you have it, guys. There's my top 5 NES bosses. For me, my top 5. I don't know what your top 5 are. Let me know in the comments. But some other notable hard bosses to beat on the NES was the Joker and Batman, the Technodrome and TMNT, Shadow Link and Zelda 2, and Judge Doom and Roger Rabbit. Now there are many other great bosses for the NES consoles that I could have mentioned on here and named, but the fact is I never even got close to playing some of these big bosses. And I got maybe halfway through a lot of these games, if that. So if there's a game out there that I missed, or maybe it's on your top 5, let me know in the comments, because I'd love to know and I'd love to hear it. Other than that, guys, thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. And till next time, guys, we'll see you on the flip side.